is speaking.
Is employability linked and what kind of curriculum is employable, etc., etc. That is not the job of the higher education ecosystem. The higher education ecosystem is supposed to give high quality education, which we do and the higher education network does. But what skilling does and what students need to do, and we are creating more and more awareness of this, is that as they do a degree, and by the way, these 42 colleges that I've been to, I almost in every college I evangelize this, that even if you're doing an LLB or you're doing a BA in English or you're doing a BSc in physics, you must during those 4 years or 3 years do some certification programs in skills, some skill. Because degrees give you knowledge, skills give you skills, skill certifications and skill programs give you skills. And the world out there, whether you look at the world through the prism of self-employment and entrepreneurship, or you look at the world through the prism of employment and jobs, today requires skills. So the days when I graduated, and I don't know, maybe you're much younger than me, and maybe even when you graduated, where you just flashed a degree certificate and said, "Mujhe naukri chahiye," वो तो चले गया अभी. Degree तो चाहिए ही, लेकिन आपके पास क्या skill है? What skills do you have? You have to be able to say in your job interview or when you introspect building a company. So we have 5,800 skilling programs that range from white collar to blue collar, that range from AI and robotics to plumbing and carpentry sales and service. So it is a question of more and more students understanding that it is as important to do skills and skilling, and that the job market and the workforce requirements have in the last 5-7 years, globally by the way, have pivoted from degree alone to degree plus skills.
The gentleman on the far left. Thank you.
Hello. Hi, sir. Sir, my name is Varun Bajaj. I am into law and policy in the new economy space. I run a policy think tank exclusively for all the unicorns. They are part of the association. Sir,
I hope you have stock options in it.
Sir, that's my think tank. I'm the president. So my question is that the vision of the government is that government would never will enable the business but not be in business. But when we talk to all the stakeholders currently, we have seen a UPI success in the fintech space, but there's a counter view which is emerging, that is the government's intent is to control key businesses in the digital economy also. What UPI did to fintech, a lot of fintech startups had to maneuver their business. And I think recently the input which I am getting is clarificatory on similar nature on ONDC, because that's kind of having a framework on goods and services. So if you could just share your vision on the government vision, it will really help startups.
So there is no vision as much as there is a statement of fact, and I think we can all agree to this, that in no space do we want domination by a few companies. And there are many segments of the digital economy and in the digital space that are uncomfortably dominated by 1 or 2 or 3 big companies whom we in jest refer to as big tech, or in scorn refer to as big tech, depending on the mood of the day or the day of the... So our government's view is very clearly that we don't want to discourage anybody from being in India. We want all of the companies to come to India, but we certainly don't want the digital economy to be throttled or to be controlled, because like I said, our policy goals are openness. Open is the first boundary condition. Openness means what? Free and fair and unfettered choice for digital Nagriks. So if it turns out, what is the genesis of ONDC?